everybody who helped us so much. Beth was my biggest helper this week. I could not have gotten all this done. She was right in there getting the pictures and helping me get a lot of information, and I dearly appreciate that. Bill and Angie, thank you. And Lynette and Canton helped us with information. Just me, Ellen, Pat, Wavy, and Sonia also helped me with information. And if I forgot somebody, I'm really, really sorry. Special thanks to Margot F., Paula A., and Barb W. They, instead of picking a cat, they just sent some funds in to help with our, this is a fundraiser. And also a big thanks to Jan from Hawaii. We've got pizza coming later this afternoon, compliments of her. Hawaii, yeah, it's flowing by Hawaii in the plane. And a big thanks to all of you who put in requests for the cats. You are the ones that have made this event possible. And we do have 150 stories to tell you. During the Catapalooza, us here will not be keeping track of the chat. We're going to try to keep these stories going one after the other. But the chat will be up. But if you have questions, this is what we would like you to do. Jot them down on a paper with a paper and pencil. Jot them down, and at the end, we'll open it up for questions. So if you have a question about something, that's when we'll do it, is after this is all over. The mods are going to just do their regular mod thing, and we're just going to keep on trucking along here. I would also like to think that the information, the stories that you're going to hear is 100% right. That's what I've strived for. But if I've got a date wrong or a little bit of something wrong, just overlook it and just take the whole story for what it is. But I'm going to say 99.9% of it is actual and factual. For the cats that have been requested and are here in the rescue center, we will do our best to show those. Now, obviously, we're not going to show the ones that would rather be a little camera shy, and that's quite all right. We don't want to stress any of the cats out. But on all of the pictures, or all of the stories except 2, I think, we have pictures to show you. So, get comfortable, grab a Snackers, a human Snackers, a Blinky, a pet, a drink, whatever it takes to enjoy the Catapalooza. It's fun and entertainment, and to learn about many of our cats. At the end, we're going to pronounce the top 2 cats with the most requests, and they will receive a gorgeous crown that Angie made for them. They will also get a super yummy snack to be shared by all of the cats, and a special melon of some sort, snack or two, for the kitties. And I'd also like to say thank you for caring. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for giving to us in so many different ways. And thank you for trusting and believing in what we do here. And I also want to say thank you for knowing that every cat does matter. Just to kind of give you a rundown, we had 303, we had 307 tickets, I guess you could say, or votes that came in. And our total is actually $2,315. $2,315. And the reason that's higher than what you would do by multiplying the votes by 5 is we had some people, instead of doing $5, they did 10. And we had one person that was very generous and donated even extra above that. So it's 2,315, and I am beholden to you all for doing that. And I get the pleasure of reading the first story, and I'm going to scoot over because the cat is the one that's important. And the story I get to read is Trucker. And remember, I promised you all a surprise. This is your surprise. Trucker, what can we say about this boy but that his personality just shines? He is a little kitten that had gone through more than what most cats have to endure, and yet he is fine. Mentally, emotionally, and physically, he is just fine. His heart shines through everything about him. Because of his leg problems, they wanted to the family wanted to relinquish him to FFRC. We, of course, talked to them about the importance of spaying his mama. He was just 6 weeks old. His rear legs were stiff, like sticks, jutting up in front of him. Sometimes when he would eat, his back feet would be up by his ears. Those legs were a nuisance to him, always, in his way. If he wanted to go to the right, they would swing to the left. If he wanted to get into the litter box, they would poke the box, making it hard to get in. Sometimes getting a drink was darn near impossible. The back legs would bang into the dish in front of him. It was time to do something about this. We talked to our vets about this, and they were in agreement that those two back legs could be removed one at a time. He would do just fine without them, and actually much better. Well, October was his surgery month. On 10/15, his right leg was removed, and 2 weeks later, just this past Wednesday, his left rear leg was removed. He wasn't even home but a few hours, and he was already zipping around, unencumbered by those stiff legs. And remember, he got in trouble on the way home because he wouldn't sit still. The next morning, in protest of being in his pen, he climbed to the top of it by using his front legs. This kitten is going to do just fine in his life. He is a tough one, full of fun, filled to the brim with love, enjoys an adventure, and is everyone's friend. Here's an update all of you may be interested in. Trucker will be a permanent friend. He's an... The reason is his potty problems. Due to his brain not connecting all the way with his full bladder, he has accidents. We call them his trucker trails. It's fine here. It's easy to clean up. So he now is Trucker FFRC Moss. You are home now for keeps, Trucker. Okay, and we're going to keep on going.